midfield against the capital city side. Cillessen unavailable due to injury, so Ter Stegen in between the pipes. About as strong a back line as they could get. Similar in the midfield, focused on possession with Arthur giving Arturo Vidal a breather. And Malcolm stepping in for Messi alongside Coutinho because Dembele still out. Cillessen, Dembele, Umtiti all missing, but Messi returning from injury. The two captains at midfield, Sergio Busquets and Sergio Ramos, who has had a bit of an Indian summer. Well, the two presidents shaking hands. See if either cracks a smile over the next 2 hours. Here is Real Madrid. Keylor Navas healthy again, and that makes everyone smile. Going back to the traditional is Santi Solari, Carvajal, and Marcelo on the flanks. That's not been a given of late. Casemiro not. It's Marcos Llorente instead. Modric and Kroos back healthy. And Vasquez and Vinicius, yes, even though Gareth Bale is available. So many stories, so little time. Phil Shane alongside Ray. Real Madrid in white, Barca in the red and blue, just the way it should be. Phil Shane and Ray Hudson, and we welcome you to a chilly Nou Camp. 55 degrees, clear skies, but maybe a bit of haze on the field. Here comes Vinicius, and he is going to be a key. At least into the 18. Nicely in for Kroos, who can shoot from here. Parried away Ter Stegen, slips away from Vasquez, crosses and Barca dodges a bullet.
Too hot to handle for Ter Stegen. Look out.
Suarez stayed onside, but then the ball gets caught under his feet. Ramos, now Arthur sees the same thing.
Wonderful run from Malcolm, and Suarez couldn't deliver it.
Need to catch up. Piqué drawn over. Stitches in head. Vinicius sends it across. Benzema settles, drops, touched home!
Magic!
Vasquez with the opener just 5 minutes in.
Again, beautiful football from Real Madrid. It's cutting, it's penetrative, it's accurate. And it all starts out with Vinicius. Beautiful play from Lucas and all of the merengues. Kaleidoscopic football, nothing less. I said it was a brilliant start by Real Madrid. Now they've just put a big red cherry on the top. When we see it again, a wonderful ball played in. It cannot be dealt with. It's too high. And then that touch from Benzema is absolutely magisterial. It's fabulous from the Frenchman. And a wonderful finish. Langlais is on top of Lucas, but he's able to curl it in. But the real...
Messi starting on the bench.
Yep, well said. Well, last couple of games, he started to sparkle.
Especially in the Cup against Sevilla. Looking for the equalizer. Oh, little flick by Suarez. Piqué tries to settle. Malcolm to Arthur. Coutinho. Malcolm taken down by Modric.
It's a reach in, and he thinks he can get it, and Lahoz says, yeah, I can understand your complaints, but he's too sharp for you. See the little touch past, and Modric thinks he can get to the ball. Not too far away from it, very close, but the right decision. And these are the situations Real Madrid have been wonderful going forward over the last month. They've been lethal in front. They've got a wonderful standing goalkeeper, but defensively, Phil, there has been still one or two concerns that Real Madrid can improve upon. They'll be tested here.
Coutinho again, a little backspin on this one. Ramos gets a little help from Toni Kroos. Actually, Vasquez it is. Vinicius help left and right. Kroos pushing up the wing. Vinicius behind Vasquez.
He's caught here.
They close in on Rakitic, and it's 3v1 on the angle. Vinicius.
Game plan, another bad giveaway. Look out.
Ben's motoring.
Nicely.
Ditches Vinicius. Oh. He thought the run would continue. He's claiming a deflection.
Suarez a little bit clumsy. Not turning away from it. And turns out a fortunate set of circumstances for Barca as Llorente came across, and in the end it was a needless foul, but it opens a good window of opportunity here.
Again, no Messi, so free kicks aplenty. This one will be Malcolm. This will bend in towards Navas. Flicked over the crossbar by Piqué, and they're going to say it was deflected on the way. Corner for Barca. Malcolm could be a 2v1. Semedo on his inside. Slots in. Semedo settles. Squares, but put on.
Situation. The dress rehearsal previously was very good. He's got his eye in.
Malcolm into the middle. Slammed off the crossbar. Looked like Busquets got the touch.
And a wonderful dart by Malcolm right under the head of the pin.
Good ball in, headed clear Varane. Modric.
Good ball.
Split for Vinicius. Semedo stays back.
Magical.
It's a foot race. It's a square for Benz, but too far.
A beautiful ball.
But it's Malcolm in the saddle. Drives through Vinicius. Shakes his way through. And it's Keylor Navas to the rescue.
Keylor kryptonite again. Magical from Malcolm. Sets the table for Suarez. Beautiful touch right here. Rides him like a bucking bronco. And then curls.
First half. And it's Real Madrid holding on to a 1-0 lead at the break.
Their way back out onto the field for the second half. No changes we're hearing for either manager. Leo Messi to come in the second half, perhaps, Gary?
Oh, yeah, for me, absolutely. Got to get on there. Got to have a go at Marcelo. He's been struggling in that first half to defend against Malcolm. I reckon Messi for Malcolm. Get him on as soon as you possibly can. But don't forget, of course, Real Madrid have their own ace on the bench in Gareth Bale. So exciting possible next 45 minutes.
95 Clasico wins for Real Madrid. 94 for Barca.
Underway with Busquets starting the second half. The Blaugrana from right to left. The Merengues from left to right. But most importantly, with the lead, with a road goal. Phil Shane and Ray Hudson with you. Jose Hernandez, Pablo Marinho on our Spanish side. Suarez beating the trap and finding Alba here in the opening seconds. Looking for the corner, Coutinho.
Well, that'll get the applause because it's quick, it's sharp, and it's incisiful. Rakitic, one touch, lovely. Set up for the red hot crack, and here comes Messi by the sound of this crowd.
Well, with an opening but deflected. Suarez motoring. A little bump on Ramos, who goes flying.
A lifetime, I think it's probably the right call. There's two hard, strong men going after this, and the ball in between, and that's the way I saw it as well as Sergio Ramos. It's a good challenge between two strong men, but lifetime it looked as if Suarez just got there ahead of Ramos. Take a look. Yeah, there's the push. Travelling the two men at high speed. Deserving of a yellow card. The referee saying it was a sportsmanship, a naughty kind, and being spotted by the ref. Good ball!
Alba coming in.
Magic!
Navas coming out. The rebound cleared off the line as Ramos flies back. Now it's buried on the far side by Malcolm. We're tied.
Is Sharp is spinning out with his finish. Navas does everything he can. Tries to block up everything, but let's take a look at this. This has been.
They're still celebrating, but Mateo Laos has the card in hand.
Everybody but Keylor comes to the rescue. Suarez hits the cross, hits the upright, but then one touch to control it, slingshots it home, and it takes a little touch on its way past Carvajal. It's a delicate little touch. Ramos thinks it's going on the outside. Here's the little touch of the knee by Carvajal, and that actually takes it into the goal. Whilst that might have been cleared by Ramos, but either way, it was a brave attempt.
Coutinho, no rebound.
I think they would be pulling these stands down if they take Arthur out of this game. It could well be.
We'll check in. That looked like it might have come off the elbow from that replay. And not exit after his debut Classico goal to tie it up. Alanya will step in. That's going to be a bit of a crowded midfield.
Got through to Suarez. Look out.
Dishes for Messi. Spots the
Great
run.
ball.
Alanya, one touch, and he won't get the shot away.
He could have played. He's in.
Chance on the push forward. Out comes Ter Stegen. Benzema to a wide open Bale.
Magic.
To his right. Tackled away at the last moment, Semedo.
Wonderful foot. Now they're throwing in another dangerous player.
Messi, burst of speed. Semedo keeps it in play. Deflected for Messi. And Alanya couldn't get out of the way.
From him in a tactical sense, and Solari says thank you, kid. And different type of player coming in now.
Arthur. Good ball for Messi. Almost through. Out comes Ramos at the edge of the area. Messi goes flying, but no argument. 1 minute done.
Good challenge by the captain of Real Madrid, just snuffing out Lionel. A good sliding tackle, gets the ball as Leo comes through. Two brave men going for it, neither one of them pulling out. And Ramos.
Maybe one last gasp for the merengues. Vasquez opened the scoring in the 6th. Malcolm equalized in the 57th. 1-1 in the first leg of the semis.
Well, it sets up share the points, and Real Madrid will be ruining some of the great opportunities they had to put this game away. Messi wasn't enough tonight to shift it, but the magic man will be back and maybe a little bit fitter next time.
1-1 the final. So for Lionel Messi off the bench, and they do get the goal. Malcolm was the man. His first Classico goal, same as Lucas Vasquez, and maybe a game of missed opportunities, but it just sets the stage for what should be an engaging, enthralling, and entertaining second leg of this semifinal at the end of the month.